guys, this is Lisa from Local King Rubber Stamp. Welcome to my channel. Today's video, I'm going to share with you guys how to use one of my brand new combo set, Whisper of a Blue Jay, to create the beautiful cards like that. Yep, you got it right. They are exactly created by the same combo set, and I'm going to show you how to do it. It's very simple and easy. So today is the 29th of the March, and there is going to be the last day of the pre-order promotion. So the die cast supposed to arrive this weekend, but it didn't make it. It should be arrive next Tuesday because it is a long weekend. I will process your order as soon as possible when the die cast arrive. All the stamps that I already made, and I just have to wait for the die cut arrive, and I have your order out. If you order the whole set, you will get tracking number when I ship your order. Okay, so remember the promotion, the pre-order promotion is ending tomorrow around the midnight. So if you purchase all the 10 combo set, you will get up to 35% off plus free shipping on all the orders you place before tomorrow end. So that's to start today's video, and I hope you like it. When I design my stamps, I always thought about how many different kind of possibility that I can create by using just the same stamp set or the combo set. So here is one great example. So this is the Whisper of the Blue Jay, and then when you do the coloring, you can just use this printing paper and then help you to do the coloring. So when you first time use your new shadow stamp, remember, always use a stamp block to standing the surface. You don't have to do this every single time, just the first time you are using it or the stamp that you haven't used for a while. This standing will help your stamp ink much better, or you can use an eraser, or you can just use your finger kind of rub the surface, or you can use the ink to pre-ink a few times. So the new stamp is just you need a kind of like a warm up. So standing with the same block will definitely help you to get a better image. So remember, this standing, please just use on the rubber stamp. Use only on the shadow stamp. Don't use on the clear stamp because it's going to damage your stamp. So we are going to use our marker set to color them. See, this is the Local King Rubber Stamps 24 colors marker set. And remember, this week is not this week. Today is the last day. Is free shipping, so it saves you a lot of money for the shipping fee. So I'm going to use these 24 color set. We also have a 60 color set. We're going to do the coloring. For the paper, I'm using Marco's Mako cardstock. You can use a regular cardstock, but the regular cardstock, you got to use a stamp positioner to stamp few times to be able to get a better image. With these coated cardstock, especially they are both side coated, so one stamp you can get a very good image. Okay, so they do have a dark glossy and the matte finish. I'm using the matte. So that's working on our Blue Jay. So I am actually using the navy blue and a little bit brown and a little bit black for my Blue Jay color. I just want to have the color ready, so when I do the coloring, I don't panic to delay what color I want to use. So we are going to just keep it simple. I'm going to just maybe these 4 color for my cherry blossom. Okay, so that's to do the coloring. I'm going to bring the camera a little bit close so that way you can see better. Okay. So if you are a little bit this marker is awesome marker, so it definitely give you enough time to coloring. But if you are the person take a little bit longer time, what you can do is you can just use a stamp positioner help you, so that way you don't have to worry about the ink dry out. So I am going to just use this navy blue color, or I try a few different color, but I like the navy blue the best. So I'm just color my stamp, and remember, when you color directly on the stamp, make sure your stroke is one after each other. Don't try to color like that. We don't want to have a gap, so we just want to color directly on top. Okay, keep each stroke back to back. So I do a little bit brown and I do a little bit darker blue, and our markers are awesome marker. They can blending directly on the rubber stamp. So you can see, okay, it's a little bit hard to tell which one is blue, which one is brown, but in the real life you can see here is a brown. And then we are going to give a little bit black eye. Make sure you just go over that little eyeball. Don't just dotting it. A little bit on the beak, a little bit on the body, any way you like. That's what I have to do for my blue jay. And now we're going to do the cherry blossom. Don't worry, they are not going to dry that fast, okay? So you kind of just color a little bit orange here. Remember your stroke got to be back to back. Don't have a gap, okay? So I'm going to give a little bit orange as a base color. And then I'm going to add a little bit pink just here and there. Oh, this pink is actually too light. I'm going to use a little bit darker pink. So this technique all because the rubber, the design, this is called the shadow stamp. They have the reverse image. Regular stamp we call the detail stamp. They come as an outline, so you stamp the outline and then you color in. But shadow stamp, you are going to color directly on the stamp. But on this stamp, you can see this is outline, fine line, and this is a reverse. So this stamp actually have a both. So I color a little bit medium orange, and I'm going to do a little bit darker or darker pink. Your job is just make sure you color everywhere. And then I'm going to use a darker brown to color the outline. Okay, so this is just the coloring part, and then remember, if you don't have this stamp, that's okay. You can find something similar, but you got to remember, if you want to color directly stamp, color directly on the rubber stamp, the shadow stamp is working better than the detail stamp, because any color you put on the stamp, when you stamp, they will transfer to the paper. See, I already taken my time and I just coloring. Don't worry about the detail. Okay, so you don't have to have anything, just want to make sure. I think I'm missing a spot here. Okay, and I'm going to give a nice firm press on this coated matte coat cardstock. And then one more thing that to remember is when you put your stamp on the acrylic block, make sure there is no air bubbles under. Look how pretty it is. I kind of didn't press too hard on the this part, but that's okay. We can fix it after we do the die cut. But see how pretty this color is. If you use a stamp positioner, this one won't be a problem. You can go back to fix it, but I didn't use it. So, but that's okay. We are going to put the die cut on top. This time when I design my die cut, I did pay a little bit more attention to the embossing area. So when you put your die cut, just follow few of like the center of this flower and the eye. And then the little cherry blossom here. Okay, I think that's pretty much lined out. And we're going to run to the machine. I'll be right. Okay, let's see. So our die cut is really good quality. One run, you will get the most. You see all the die cut line. Okay, I'm going to release this one. Voila! See how pretty it is? So you can see this flower is only the outline, and this one is more color. So it's a great example. This one we call the detail flower, and this one we call the shadow flower. And remember in the beginning of the video I say, oh, I kind of missing part of this wing, right? That's okay, we're gonna fix it. So my die cut, when I designed it, I put a lot of detail on top. In the back, you can see there's some extra cut. This wing is pop out. There's a few petals are pop out. The tail is pop out. Okay, so how are we going to fix this part that I didn't ink well? There is all the different kind of technique. So first of all, I am going to just put one scrap paper that I don't use anymore. And then I am going to just use impact. You can use magic mushroom, kind of just dab a little bit color, okay. Or you can use a little eyeshadow applicator, kind of just give a little bit touch out for the place that I didn't press hard enough. Okay, so that way nobody know that was some ink was missing. Okay, and then you can even use this small eyeshadow applicator. Okay, kind of just give a little bit highlight. So my die cut, I don't have that white gap between the stem image. My white gap is very, very fine. Not like most of the die cut have like a big border. So that does make a difference, isn't it? And then I am going to, okay, let's just bring the camera back a little bit. Okay, so that's exactly what this one look like, right? And then I also use the small this eyeshadow applicator, kind of just give a little bit more touch on my cherry blossom, just give a little bit shadow. I think that looks much prettier. Okay, just be gentle when you use this applicator. One direction only. We want that highlight looks very natural. Don't want to look like just one stroke that does not belong there. So we just give a gently highlighting. That's what it look like. I think it's so pretty, isn't it? Okay, and then next, so when I make this prototype, okay, so when I make my prototype, and also this die cut, they come with a stamp and come with 2 die, the circle die cut. So this is a circle die cut. You know what I can do is you can just stamp your image, and then you just use this circle die cut and die cut it, and all the between they are not cutting. So, but our die cut, I have 2 die cut, the detail die cut and the layering die cut. So you get both. So I use my circle die cut. I cut a circle, and then in the beginning, I will show you what I do. I was using the magic mushroom to do the background, okay. Or you can use any of your blending tool, okay, to apply some color on top. So I just use my magic mushroom, and then just kind of circling around the border, okay. I found out if you just use a green color, it's kind of too plain. So I kind of just circling, okay, give a little bit coloring, okay, just like that. So I just rubbing the color, and I kind of borrow a little bit color on my this lemonade sheet, okay. So like this, you can use your blending brush. That will work. Okay, so I'm going to clean right here. Okay, and then I'm going to put this one on top. That looks exactly like my package. Why my table is always messy? Where's that package? Oh, right here. Okay, see, isn't that exactly like our package? And then but for this flower is a little bit darker, so what I can do is you can use watercolor, or you can use the magic mushroom. You can make this flower darker too. But like I say, when I design my stamp, I want the people be able to do like a multi-design. Even in the beginning, when I design this one is a shadow flower, so that way you have to color it. But I leave here as a detail flower, so you can decide you want to color them or you don't want to color them. I think that's really pretty, right? And then, but for my sample, what I did is, you can try too. So I actually green impact. Interesting. I was just, oh, it's right here. Usually it's right in front of me, and then I can't find it. Okay, so if you're happy, I think that's good. Nice green is not really complicated, but for my prototype, you can see the back have some kind of pattern, right? So you decide what do you like, and I show you what did I do, and then which give me another idea to create this card. So I have a this new background stamp. It's called the Pink Blossom. It's one of my 12 new background stamp, and I know I still have a few of the stamp that I need to create a video. I'm working on that. Here is one of them is the water lily one. I think it's very pretty. But this one, because I have some cherry blossom, which is cherry blossom is in season now. Now Vancouver is full of the cherry blossom. So I want to try this stamp. And then I use I have been mentioned too many times. This is one of my favorite impact because my stamp is very detailed, and I want to they have a very good stamp image, and I can't find a better impact than this VersaFine Clara. You can use a memento, you can give it a try. And then for this card, I just I added this cherry blossom, but I found out maybe a little bit too busy, so you can decide you don't do it, but I just want to show you how pretty this cherry blossom background. You know, rubber stamp is very funny. When they are black and white, they are not really attractive, but when you add some color, look how pretty it is. And then I know I have been saying this in my video too many times. I design every single stamp I'm selling. I really enjoy my design. I enjoy the detail. And then I was mentioning in my last few videos that I'm having a hard time to find the matrix to produce a rubber stamp. And then with some of the wonderful people, I actually ordered some, not too many, but I think it will last a few years. So I started the Local King rubber stamp in 2007. I think by 2027 I'm going to fully retire, and then I think one day Local King rubber stamps image is going to be collectible. Look how fine my drawing, and then I'm sure with your ability, every card you create is going to look awesome. So one day, I think Local King rubber stamp is going to be a collectible item. When I start my business, every time when I ordered a stamp, I did like 40 shows a year. Every time when I ordered a die cut, I ordered 500. And then when the pandemic hit, we don't really travel to the show, and I'm semi-retired, so I dropped to 200. And then this time, actually, I dropped more because I'm really preparing to retire 100%. So we drop 200. So that means every stamp image, I only have 100. Except the sea turtle one, I ordered 200 because I'm going to have classes in the Cincinnati in August. Otherwise, all the image, I only have 100 of them. And thank you for all the pre-orders. We sold almost 2/3 of the new design. And I'm sorry to say that once it's gone, it's gone, because it's just getting so expensive to import stuff. Everything is just getting so hard. The material, the mattress for the rubber stamp, they discontinue, and it's just killing the small business like us. So 3 more years and I'm slowly fading out, but I still have 3 years, and I hope you guys enjoy my stamp image and the Local Kings product as much as you can. And one day I think all these stamp images are going to be collectible item. So I know a lot of you guys have a lot of my stamp, right? So look at this. Do you think with the flower or without the flowers? Okay, so you get idea, right? If you don't want the flowers, I think it's a little bit too plain. So too plain, you can add a little bit color in the back. Okay, so when I create this one, I can't help how beautiful my background stamp is. So I said, okay, I want to have a more background. So, and then I say, okay, I'm going to use the square to create a car. So this is another car I come out with. So I use the 4x4 square, and I just stamp with this beautiful pink blossom background stamp. And then I use a little scissors. I just losing my blue jay and losing my cherry blossom, and I went to my yard. I found a few of the branches, and then I make my blue jay sitting on the one of the branch. So this Sending Smile is a free PNG file, the digital file ready for you to download. I will put the link below if you want to download that. They are free to do. So, and then I finish my main card, and then I say, okay, I try to put on the black cardstock, and I just find out, it doesn't, well, it's pretty, but it wasn't the thing I want to. I want to make a circle card. So I use my digital die cut machine to cut a circle, but I know a lot of you guys say, I don't have a digital die cut machine. What I'm going to do? Be creative. So if you don't have a digital die cut machine, what you're going to do is you're going to find the paper, you're going to fold in your paper. I'm sure at your home you have a ball, right? So you use your ball, and then you tracing a circle, and then you can have a circle card just like that. It's not that complicated, right? Try to use what you have. Okay, and then so I have a circle and put on top. I found out my card is just too plain, isn't it? And then I'm going to I say, okay, it's too plain. What I'm going to do? I want to stamp something, right? So I guess what did I do? What did I do to create those flower? I'm using my same stamp here, and I'm going to show you how did I do. Like I say again, I am finding you know what? How about let's try the green. I am using better quality cardstock because my stamp image is a little is pretty detailed, so I want to make sure the impact I use can get every single image on the paper. So here is what did I do. Let me see, do I have a lighter green? I think maybe this green is a little bit too, that's testing a little bit. I think maybe this green is a little bit, I think this green is a little bit too bright. How about this green? Let me see this green. Oh, I think this green I like the best. Okay, so what did I do is that I actually use a part of my stamp, my blue jay. They have a beautiful cherry blossom, right? So I'm going to use a part of my flowers. Here is what I do. So I ink my stamp just like that. Okay, try to ink the flower part, and then I use a wet cloth, kind of remove the ink on the bird and also on that circle. So I can do actually pretty good. And then I am going to just stamp it. I got my flower here. I didn't clean my stem well, so have a little bit color. Okay, you got to clean your stem after you stamped it. And then we have a two side of a cherry blossom. So now again, I stamped it. Okay, and then I clean it with a wet cloth and kind of just eyeball here. There you go. And then, oh, you got to clean it and then do again. So I'm using my own stem. You know what? You don't really have to worry about that bird because we're going to put our centerpiece in the middle, right? So if you don't clean it, it's okay. Unless you want this cherry blossom. Otherwise, I show you, if you get a little bit ink in the middle, it's okay, right? It doesn't matter because see, I'm going to put my main piece one. You don't even see that one, right? So we're going to do that. Isn't a great idea? So that, you know, today, well, these few days when I found out those matrix is kind of so hard to get it, I was kind of thinking, okay, maybe time to say goodbye to Local King. And I was actually kind of sad. I said, I have been doing this for 17 years. What I'm going to do, you know, because I'm so enjoy to do this. And then I almost cried when I was just thinking. You probably say, so don't do it. Don't retire. But I have a lot of things I like to do. You know, and then this is a lot of work, and especially like now I don't really have a help anymore. I like to learn like how to do the ceramic. So I actually registered a ceramic lesson. You just start from April 2nd. I will show you what did I learn. Okay, and then so these magic mushroom still have some color. I'm too lazy to wash it, so I'm going to just kind of gently tapping around it to kind of make it a H a little bit green color to kind of bring the focus the middle. Okay, kind of just kind of borrow the color that I have. Remember one direction, okay? Want to, and I'm only use the color on my magic mushroom. Okay, we are having a workshop this Saturday at 11 o'clock. If you have signed out the workshop, you should receive an email with the link. If you have not received email, that means I'm having a hard time to send you an email. So please send me an email, let me know, and I will send you the link. So that's another card. Green or blue, green or pink, or the square one. Which one you like? So I am using our Whisper of a Blue Jay and the Pink Blossom to create those two beautiful cards. Leave me a comment, let me know which card is your favorite, and check our website for our pre-order item. And thank you so much for watching. I still have few set the sea turtle. I haven't do the video. Elegant tail feather I haven't, and the whale scans I haven't, but I promise I will create a video to share with you guys how to use those 10 awesome set. If you haven't got a chance to take a look at the other video, they are all available online now. Just go to the Local King Rubber Stamps YouTube channel. They are all there. Okay, so that's everything for today. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you like, and if you do like this video, make sure you give me a thumb up, leave me a comment, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to see you next time. So this is Lisa from Local King Rubber Stamp. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye guys.